Hello everyone, this is Steven.
I'm Macy, and this is Lola.
And we're here today at Affordable Grooming Shears headquarters. And what are we doing today, Macy?
We're just going to do a quick demo and kind of an explanation video on the Mako thinning shear family. We've just been really impressed at how durable they are, and to have a set of shears that I've used for several years, and I can just pick them up every day and know that they're going to work. It's super important to me, and I know it's important to every groomer. And
now you use these thinning shears in your shop, right?
Yeah.
And you also use them to compete.
Yes.
And I know you've called me upset at times that the airline sometimes bangs your bags around, right?
Yep. I've opened up my bag and all of my shears are strewn across in my suitcase, and it's scary.
So what we're going to do is we're going to show not only how well they work, but we're going to show how durable they are. That's the gist of this video. So let's roll, Macy.
Yeah, I'm just gonna quickly show you, how well they cut. Lola is our good little demo dog here. We're just gonna do a little close up here. Grab my comb. Hi, baby girl. So we will start with.
So what Macy's going to use now is our 20 tooth. We put on magic marker so we could see for the video. What she's using here is the Mako Chunker 20 tooth.
And as you can see, they are a little bit more of a severe chunking shear. But as you can see, we don't have any teeth catching. They just glide right through. All right, we're gonna go to our 28 tooth.
This happens to be one of Macy's favorites.
This is my favorite. I had to send them to Steven for their once a year touch-up, and I had to steal one of my other groomers' sets because I could not make it through my day without these. So they're a little bit more, they're a little softer. They just create a really nice feathery finish, which I really like. My dogs, even though I want them to look like they've been groomed, I kind of want them to look like they've grown that way.
Now these are the Mako 32 tooth blending shears.
So these two create a really nice soft line. They're a little less severe. But it's still a really nice soft feathered edge. Move on to the 44 tooth.
Mako 44 tooth.
They're a little bit less severe still. We're just moving kind of down the line. I set it up so we go from a little more harsh to a little softer.
This is our most popular Mako, which is the Mako 65 tooth. This shear is what put affordable grooming shears on the map, the Mako 65.
This was my first set of the Mako family, and this is what made me fall in love with them. They're a nice, soft blending shear. They just create a really soft edge, but you are taking quite a lot of hair without it looking super blunt. And then last but not least,
this is the Mako 33 tooth. Because we sold so many of the Mako 65, a lot of groomers had asked me if we could make a shorter version. So what we did was we made the 65 and we made it into the 33.
I like a smaller set of thinning shears for around the face. I feel like it just helps get in all these little nooks and crannies, especially on your little smushed face Shih Tzus. And once again, they help create a really nice soft finish.
All All right, now I must add, the one scissor that you do not see in this is the Mako 39 tooth hybrid, a very popular shear, and the reason why it's not here is because we're sold out. They're on back order. So unfortunately we didn't have the 39 tooth in time to make this video, but don't forget about the Mako hybrid 39 tooth. What's really nice about these shears also is I'm gonna grab the chunking shear. I don't know, Josh, if you can zoom in on the teeth. These are what's called a triple serrated tooth. I don't know if you can see the teeth that are on top of each tooth. All right, and what that does is each shear has it. We're just using this one as an explanation because the teeth are a little wider and easier to see. Is if you can envision, if my fingers are hair and my other fingers are a scissor, the serrations, the hair lays in the serrations so you don't get that hair pushing away from you. It holds the hair in place so you're not chasing it, and when the blade comes down, it cuts the hair so it's not running away from you. That's another great feature of these shears, is those triple serrations, and you'll find that on all the Mako shears. Now, I want to just explain, there's a few ways, and I'm gonna just get to the most popular ways. I realize there's more ways that shears go dull or need sharpening or repair. First one is, this is just a piece of normal paper. If you use a pair of shears and you cut something inappropriate, inappropriate might mean toenails, something of that nature. A shear, it's gonna dull the shear, okay? Now, we don't wanna be cutting newspaper with these, obviously, but we're amping this video up. We wanna show the abuse that these shears will take. All right, this was the Mako 44 tooth chunking shear. And I'm just trying to dull these scissors up. That's the only purpose of this piece of paper. All right, so scissors go dull from cutting toenails, inappropriate things. The next thing is gravity. Okay, we've all had those sick feelings in our stomach when a dog kicks the grooming shear off the table. And how many times have you picked up your shear after it's hit the floor? And guess what? It don't work, or the teeth jam. All right? We want to show that the Mako shears, all right? We're gonna pick them back up. See how they work, Macy. Any problems?
Like nothing ever happened.
I don't know, whatever. And you can clearly see, after dropping them, they're still working great for Macy.
And I'm using them on the thicker parts of her coat, so if they were gonna stop working, this is where it would be. On her thick little legs.
All right, so we know they can withstand cutting the newspaper, which I know that no one's gonna cut newspaper. It's just for the show of the video.
Unless it's your bather and they wanted to cut something.
Exactly. We've dropped them, okay? We can clearly see no teeth jamming. They still cut beautifully. Macy, you're happy, correct?
Very happy.
What can we do, Macy, to really show that these things are gonna, I mean, we need something really obnoxious, something, we need to amp this stuff up. What can we do?
What if run them over with the truck?
A truck?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
the truck's
like
right
my
outside.
scissor, like my scissor truck, maybe?
Yeah, why not? Let's just do it.
I don't know. Well, we could try it, I guess. But they're so wicked sharp. You know what I'm afraid of? Is I'm afraid of maybe, I don't know, popping a tire? Kyle, you know what? Move the truck. How about if we use a steamroller? A 1-ton steamroller. How about we roll over these scissors and see if they withstand the punishment? Move it forward, Brian. A little bit. Stop.
Oh my God.
All right, what we're gonna do is we're gonna have Brian run over the Mako Shears with the 1-ton steamroller. And we're gonna see what happens. Now I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea if this is gonna work or not, but let it rip, Brian. Get both wheels on them. Back it up. You know what? Let's see. Well, we got some scratches on there, but everything, no, keep it running, buddy. It looked like they do it again. Run it over again. Back it up. All right, turn it off. All right, they're pretty scratched up. We got little pebbles all over them. Well, let's see if they're gonna work. You know, before we use these on Lola, can I get a towel just to wipe these off? Because we don't want to put those pebbles on.
Well, we broke the little gem off of
Yeah,
it.
well, we broke the gem off. That's to be expected, I guess. Let's see, we got a towel here. Let's wipe these off. Because we don't want Lola.
She's nice and clean. No steamroller junk.
All right, all the scissors have been wiped off. We don't have to worry about Lola. Now the big test. Let's see if they're gonna work.
All right. So
Fingers crossed.
we're gonna start with our 22th again. Cut like a dream. All right. And again, we've got our 28th tooth. I don't know how, but they cut. Got our 32 tooth.
Macy, are they too loose, or did the steamroller change the adjustments? I mean,
feel no difference. Just crazy.
so they're not too tight, they're not too loose, nothing's changed.
I feel no difference. I feel like you just freshly sharpened them. Down to the last two. Last but not least, 32, sorry.
And it doesn't look like Lola has any complaints either.
No, definitely not.
All right, so remember, these are the Mako shears. We understand we took things to an extreme, and we did that on purpose because we wanted to show on how durable these are. We understand you're never gonna run things over like that, but we just wanted to show they'll cut paper. We dropped them. We ran them over 4 times, twice, back and forth, with a 1-ton steamroller. And you can clearly see, they still work.
Yep. Affordable grooming shears. Affordable, never cheap. Put in the demolition and demo.
There you go. www.affordablegrooming shears.com. Thank you, Macy.
No problem. Bye, guys.